King Henry V asking his wife's daughters to crime of divorce. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Just look.
First off, versus tuxedo.
What?
He's the attorney of flavor.
Flavor time.
It is George's evidence.
None of these are
Yeah.
good for this.
You also have a bunch of cards that are very modern.
Ooh, so far. Guys, I can pet the dog.
Aw. I wish I could pet the dog.
By the way, George, I don't know if you noticed, but the witness you call is a very fancy one.
See that?
Ow!
It's going to be up to Cody if he decides ghost or different wife.
What? I'm seeing spouse or expert.
Yes, but see, the prosecutor versus defendant, you know? So when he's representing one, he's one, and when he's representing the other, he's the other, right? Hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's no jury.
There's the monsters up
Yeah,
there.
there's the creepy demon children up there. I present in evidence this expired ketchup. But it's not actually expired ketchup. It's actually the blood of his 7 wives, who he executed in order to dodge the crime of divorce under the Anglican Church. Or Church of England, not Anglican Church.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure that he didn't execute all of them, right? Some of them were just in prison, right?
I actually don't remember.
What does this do?
Although, to be fair, my entire knowledge of King Henry V comes from that one Simpson episode, so maybe it's not factual. Look, there was a coffee shortage, and he got a little out of hand. He wasn't himself.
Oh, it's Henry the 8th, not the 5th. Rude.
Oh, well. This guy probably didn't even kill any of his wives. Why are we even here? You accused the wrong Henry.
He's the wrong king.
I know they all have the same name, but they're different people. Do all Henrys look the same to you? Prosecutor.
He did have 6 wives, but he did only get 2 of them.
Oh.
This is scuffed.
It sure
Was that
is.
your-
You got the wrong Henry. I think I'm gonna be in the clear here.
Pretend
Is
it's
that all you have
10
to say,
because that's who I
Bruce?
meant.
That's pretty much all I have to say. He's got the wrong Henry. He thought he was accusing Henry VIII. We got Henry V here.
Back to you, George.
I got it. Suck for suck.
We're gonna get you out of this, boy. Also, I know this is probably gonna get me a hit, but boy, this bailiff looks scary. He is. He is terrifying.
Don't like that I put the wrong Henry. Ruins my whole case.
It does ruin it, but also, as you said, he did kill 2 of them, so you know there is something. But it was the style at the time. Breaking news.
Alright.
Not wrong.
Did George have anything to say about the
No,
violent
no,
epidemic?
because it's the wrong Henry to fuck my case.
Man,
It also doesn't help that the cards suck for this.
you could also ring the bell and end your turn if you don't have anything to say. There you go.
Well, defendant, what you got?
I'm gonna start showing off how bad some of these cards are for a medieval style case.
Right, I'm gonna do most.
Well, there's no way he could have murdered his wife because he was stuck in an elevator at the time. I rest my case.
That's
Well,
Okay, I got something to counter to that. This GPS leading to nowhere shows that he took his wife to the middle of nowhere to kill her.
My God. You didn't tell me you knew how to work a GPS.
Jesus Christ.
back in those days, that's crazy.
Oh,
I'm curious about that elevator too, though.
Yeah.
elevators are way older than you think they are.
Yeah, they would have had some fun with it.
But they probably wouldn't have been using them like for transport of like a person up and down floors, really.
Oldest elevator is 236 BC. What?
Oh, look at it! Oh, shot.
Soy face, oh my god!
Now you may have said that he used that GPS lead out, but these credit card payments show that he was not even in the country at the time. It wasn't him.
Oh.
It
Wow.
was Henry VIII who did it, not the fifth.
How many years apart is it?
I don't know, at least 3.
Who knows?
That adds up.
I think they're like 100 years apart. Then how do you explain this flat tire that was found on the car and next to the GPS? Yeah. Clearly showing me the client was there. His fingerprints were all over it trying to change the tire.
Whoa, that doesn't mean anything. He loves to touch tires. It's his kingly duty. He touches every tire in this kingdom. You look at any tire in the kingdom and they all have his fingerprints. And also, behold, to prove this point, here's this encrypted USB that has all of his tire touching videos. He's a serial tire toucher, so he's just, one tire fingerprints means nothing.
That's racism, Mark.
Just to show how terrible of a card this is for this.
That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
Spin it.
Okay.
Nothing.
Look, he's been spinning a lot with tires, I guess.
Yeah, these cards suck.
Jesus.
When was that again? When are we?
Just call and casually jump 500 years into the future.
God damn, he's good.
I just love the exposed part. The thought came into my head, and I just had to go with it.
And also, he couldn't have killed his wife because he was being spooked and pranked by somebody that knew of his spider phobia. He was cowering in fear at the time, so he couldn't have done it. And you know what? Now, sir, you are an expert in phobias. You know how debilitating such fears can be, correct?
Correct.
So, if my client had a fear of, say, arachnids, and somebody were to constantly pelt him with plastic spiders, would such an individual be capable of murder in such a situation?
So that would really entirely depend on person. The phobias range from just light to debilitating. If it was a debilitating one, for instance, likely the client would, or the person who has the phobia would not be able to move. If it was more light side, they could just be really annoyed. Somewhere in between, I could foresee murder being on the table.
He literally asked the question I was going to ask.
Yeah, I was about to say this is probably when we switch over to the cross examination, but you kind of.
Yep, no, he could.
You're kind of scoring goals in both nets here, sir. You're supposed to be my witness. God damn it. You son.
I'm the expert witness. I have no biases here. I'm just present my testimony in the ways of phobias.
And it's done questioning the witness.
Yes.
I didn't
Okay.
need to. He...
Well, just for funsies. You know.
Oh, you're gonna bring up the corpse.
Of course.
Are you gonna be a ghost or just gonna pretend to be like a zombie or
100%
something?
going to be a ghost.
So, Mrs. Henry V, would you get to tell the court how you died?
Did the hootie kill you?
It wasn't who. Ooh, you see, I fell down the stairs. But unfortunately, I did not get a good look at who pushed me.
Was there anybody at home with you at the time of this alleged stair falling?
Ooh, yes, it was. My husband at the time was there, but so were many guards, including some of his concubines.
Count the points.
This is a mess.
It really is.
Do you have any questions for me, Miss Henry V?
Do you remember any spiders being around?
Ooh, yes, there were many spiders in the castle. Have
See,
any-
He couldn't have done it. He's too spooked. Too crazy.
Well, we done with the witness? Yep.
I
Okay,
think
good.
so.
I think it's pretty clear here that the prosecution accused the wrong Henry, so not guilty.
But do you guys want to know the truth about why the Hutu killed the Tutsi?